How we doing, people? We are live. We are live tonight in Puerto Rico, Moca, Puerto Rico. We are live from Moca, Puerto Rico. How is everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's doing good. We are starting off real slow. I don't know if people are actually going to join. Like I said, I'm still figuring out how to use this YouTube thing. I used to be on Live Me. YouTube is nothing like that. Um, it has totally different tools and everything works differently. So it's like, I don't know. But we're going to try our best. We're going to do what we can. And we're going to continue to grow the page. We'll continue to grow the channel. I mean, this channel is going to grow. It will continue to grow. Welcome, whoever that is. I see we have a viewer. We're in beautiful Puerto Rico tonight. We're waiting for more people to come through. We're looking for suggestions on what topic we're going to talk about tonight. And if you're in here, please like this video. Please put a like on this video. Oh, hey, baby. That's my beautiful wifey right there. Make sure you like the video, share, and like the video. I don't see no likes on this video yet, so we need some likes on there. We're waiting to see if more people will join. We'll see. Oh, we have somebody else. Danielo, what's up? How's it going? Make sure you hit that like button on this video. How you doing, Danielo? Have a good night. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, wait, we up to 22 people viewing right now. Now we talking. Let's go. I'm asking everybody if you could please smash that like button, people. Smash that like button and please subscribe. Once we get to that 100 subscriptions, we're giving out 2 trees. We're giving away 2 fruit trees. I'm good. I'm good. Today was pretty good, you know. We went out. We made some sales. I went to the dealership. I got my speaker replaced on the car. Brand new 2024 Toyota Cross, bro. And it blows out a speaker. Can you believe that? Tell me what's that about? If that's not cheap Japanese stuff or cheap parts that they put into it, I don't know what. I had a Toyota Camry that was a 2005 and had almost 300,000 miles on it. And I used to drive that thing with the music blasting everywhere. And never once did it ever blow out a speaker. I get a brand new, literally 0 miles Toyota Cross, and the damn thing blows out a speaker on me. And I barely have it. It hasn't even been a whole year since I had it. The damn thing don't even have 20,000 miles. I haven't even put 20,000 on it yet. And it already blew a speaker out. So you tell me what you think about that. You believe this is just incredible. It's incredible. But anybody else who's there, if you are in here, please make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. If you are in Puerto Rico or you know someone or have someone in Puerto Rico and you would like to enter to win those 2 fruit trees, all you gotta do is subscribe and send a Puerto Rican flag or a comment with the town that you're from or the person who you want to give that gift to if you win. And I will draw, once we get to 100 subscriptions, I'm going to draw all the names of the people who commented with a Puerto Rican flag or a part of Puerto Rico where they either live or know someone who lives. And whoever gets picked will end up getting 2 fruit trees. Thank you, thank you, thank you, baby. It looks like I gotta wait a little bit longer before some of the other people show up. If anybody else shows up, we'll see. If you are in here, please smash that like button. We're trying to get this channel up to 100 subscriptions so we could give away 2 fruit trees to one lucky winner. So make sure you smashing that like button. Make sure you subscribing. So this way we can get that 100 subscriptions and we could hand out 2 fruit trees. It's for a good cause, people. We need more trees. We can't keep chopping them all down. And if we're going to be planting trees, it might as well be fruit, right? I actually want to start doing something where we plant fruit trees around the public schools. So when the kids come out, they don't have to always keep buying junk and candy and freaking things that are not good for them. They actually have fruit on the school property that they could literally get for themselves and have for their lunch breaks and for their little what they call it, oh my god, I had a brain fart. Recess. Exactly. So whenever the kids go on recess, they could go out and instead of going and seeing the lady with the little cart with all the candies and chocolates and chips and stuff that's not good for them, let's plant some fruit trees in there. You know? So actually, I was thinking about pushing this idea. I'm gonna be pushing this idea to someone who is actually a senator here in Puerto Rico. His name is Eliezer Molina. I follow his page and I put a lot of his stuff either on my Truth of the Day page on Facebook, and recently I've been putting some of the shorts of him talking in the Senate. This man is going above and beyond, fighting for our rights here in Puerto Rico and to end the corruption in the government that's crippling this island and the people who live on it. And liberating the beaches, the lakes, and the rivers that a lot of these rich people have been coming here to Puerto Rico, buying land, and thinking that that gives them the right to shut down entrances and walkways to get to these beaches and to these rivers here in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is not like the States, okay, guys? Puerto Rico is free. And when I say it's free, I mean the beaches, the rivers. There's no beach, there's no river, no lake here in Puerto Rico with a thing at the entrance that says you have to pay to be able to use that facility, because it's free. It's nature. It's a part of the island, and it's our right as the people who live here and pay taxes and stuff like that. It was given to us by our ancestors and many who died and fought for that liberty. And now there's a bunch of rich people who think that they could come into the island, buy property, and do whatever they want. And it's really not cool. It's not cool at all. If you see some of the stuff that's happening here, a lot of you would be shocked. If they tried to do the stuff that people are doing here anywhere in the States, people would be arrested, felonies would be brought up, and indictments would be served immediately. But because it's Puerto Rico, everybody looks the other way, you know, including the United States, including everybody. Everybody looks the other way. Nobody cares. So the few people that are on this island that do care are trying their hardest and literally busting their ass to to keep our liberties, to keep our freedoms intact and where they belong. And with that being said, much respect to Eliezer Molina, whom, in my opinion, I believe he should be the next governor of Puerto Rico. This man accomplished what nobody thought could be done. This man wanted to run for the Senate, but the powers to that be told him that he could not because he was not politically correct. Now, I'm going to explain that to you real quick. When I say that Eliezer Molina is not politically correct, this is what that means, according to the powers that be. Because the man does not walk around with a suit and a tie, because the man expresses himself with a passion and an anger that some find unappealing for whatever reason, or find that it's rude. To me, and to many Puerto Ricans here on the island, it's not rude. It's actually refreshing and inspiring to see that a politician, someone who's in politics, could be real like any one of us, could show emotion, could show anger like anybody else. Where everybody else wants to sit there and pretend that they're so proper and, oh my God, I would never. The reality of it is that all these people that you see on TV, that they're famous politicians, actors, singers, whatever it may be, the image that you see of these people is not real. It's the image that they want to portray. It's what they want you to think of them. But at the end of the day, those people are not real. You'd be surprised how many people you see walking around on television, live, going out to events and doing things together, and they are acting like they are in love and they're so happy. But these people are not happy. It's all an act. Uh, Good example, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Look at what happened there. Those two have been living together and still married, even though they have not been together for quite some time now. Um, I myself, I spent 22 years of my life with a woman, the mother of my children, and I did that as a sacrifice because I wanted my kids to have a home. And didn't want them to have to deal with, do we go with mom, do we stay with dad? I didn't want to put that kind of weight on them. So me and their mom had a mutual agreement that, the kids didn't need to know. In front of family, everybody, we were a happy family. We went out, we did things together, we went to family functions, the whole 9 yards. But little did anyone know that for the last almost 12 years of our relationship, well, I'm gonna say 11 to 12 years of our relationship, I was with someone else. In the last 12 years of our relationship, I actually had a serious relationship with someone else, even before my youngest daughter was born. For we was in a relationship for almost 6 years. And that didn't work out. Not going into any of that, whatever. Um, and then after that, I got into another relationship, which is the woman that I am with now. And she's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I'm the luckiest man ever to have found her and been able to have her choose me of all people. But that's just a prime example. You never know. It's different when you're looking from the outside in compared from the inside out. You know what I mean? So you can't really think that everybody's just walk around happy because they're smiling. Just because somebody's smiling doesn't mean they're happy. And that's what's going on out here. But between the corruption in the government and, the lack of empathy to say it, thank you, Riri. I love you too. That's my wifey right there. Um, where was I? um, lack of empathy. The things that are happening here on this island are incredible. Thank you for all of you people that are in here right now. If you can, please smash that like button and subscribe. We're trying to reach that 100 subscribers so we can give away 2 fruit trees to someone. We all know we need to plant more trees, so we're trying to do our part. So make sure you smash that like button and subscribe and share. We're talking about Puerto Rico right now, and yeah, the things that are happening here are out of control. Every day they kill a different woman. There's a lot of femicide going on, and it's just really bad. People are dying every day here on the island. It's like a straight up war going on between the projects, what they call the caseríos of Puerto Rico. It's basically project housing, low income housing projects. And you got all these people fighting and killing each other to control who gets to sell drugs or whatever it may be. Point being, innocent women are being killed, children are being used to do drugs, sell drugs, be lookouts, whatever it may be. And even old people are being robbed and hurt on the street. So it's kind of ridiculous. And the powers that be have announced the other powers that be, not the original, because the original powers that be here in Puerto Rico are all corrupt and dirty. But the power behind the power, the people who really run this island, which is the people, have decided that they're tired of that shit. And it's time to reclaim our island. And it's time for this island to behave the way that it once did and be safe, peaceful, and a place where you want to come and raise a family. And these things need to come back. The youth in Puerto Rico needs to be taught differently. This new generation is twisted as hell. For some reason, the new generation thinks that being snitches and being abusers and users, and that it's okay, and that for you to get to the top, you have to step on everybody on the way up. Reality, that's not really how it is. But if that's how you gotta get up, do you, boo boo? That's my thought on that one. Do you, boo boo? Because at the end of the day, karma's a motherfucker. I don't believe in heaven. I don't believe in hell. I believe everything's right here. Your heaven is here. Your hell is here. What you do here, you pay for here. So if you walk around doing dumb shit, don't expect that dumb shit ain't gonna happen to you. Like, come on, let's be realistic. You walk around doing fucked up shit and crazy shit to people, and then you want to be mad when crazy shit happens to you. Unfortunately, that's totally on you. You're basically doing it to yourself. So advice of the night right there is do to others what you want others to do to you. Live your life the way that you want life to let you live. Simple as that. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. Don't hate on people. If you see somebody doing good, be happy for them. There ain't no need to side-eye them. There ain't no need to be upset because someone else moved up another level before you or got to something before you got to get to it. Like, come on, man. But this is all coming to a big change here in Puerto Rico. And it's a slow and tedious change. And every day you see it and you hear it on the news. Actually, for those of you who are following and check out my videos, you guys were with me the other night. I think it was 2 nights ago. If I'm not mistaken, it was the night before yesterday. We was live, and in the middle of my live stream, you can hear gunshots ringing off. Not once, but twice, 2 different occasions. 2 different occasions, gunshots went off, and you guys all heard them while I was live streaming. So that just goes to show you, it's not an exaggeration, and it's not just hype. The island is hot right now. And for all you knuckleheads from out there from the States, I swear to God that y'all come up here and y'all run shit. Please, I implore you, stay your asses over there. Okay? Because that tough shit, that rah-rah shit, that walking around with your chest out shit here in Puerto Rico, no bueno, muchacho. That will not work. That will end badly. I even told my own son I don't think that he should come up here because of the fact that I know how my son is, and I don't think he would last, to be honest. God bless my son. I love him to death. But I would not want him up here because I would be worried that someone is going to kill his ass. Because out here, there's too many nutbags. And they're doing crazy shit. Example, not so long ago, we turned on the news, drinking coffee, watching the news, and a man was cut off by another gentleman. Now, the gentleman that was cut off proceeded to chase the other man in his vehicle that cut him off. And when he caught him at a red light, this man got out of his vehicle, walked up to the vehicle that cut him off, and gunned him down in broad daylight. Now, this is not the bad part of the story or the shocking part of it. What's bad and what's shocking about it is this man was a doctor, a person who's sworn to heal and help people who are sick and injured and to save lives, ended up taking a life. So yeah, that just goes to show you just how serious things are over here right now. Everybody's walking around armed. Everybody is paranoid. People are scared to sleep with the doors open. They're bugging out. Lock the doors. Lock your doors. Don't sleep with those doors open. So it's kind of worrying. It's worrisome for some people. Me myself, I don't worry about that kind of stuff because I wish somebody would, honestly. But the rest of the island, a lot of people are not too happy with that, and it's understandable. But I'm going to end the stream now because it seems that it just died. But thank you to all of you who came through, who showed some love. Thank you to all of you who interacted. I appreciate all the support. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go subscribe. Smash that like button for me, man. I need some likes on these videos. I need comments on videos. And we are trying to get to 100 subscriptions. When we get to that 100 subscriptions, one lucky person is going to get 2 fruit trees, whichever ones they pick. And I have 23 different kinds of fruit trees. So, yes, yes, yes. We're in Puerto Rico. Where are you located right now, Jose? Aguadilla. Wow, nice, nice. Are you actually on the island right now? You in Aguadilla now, or you're from Aguadilla? My dad is from Aguadilla originally. We just had Aguadilla in the house. Joe Schmo, Joe Schmo. Am I pronouncing that Joe Schmo 240? If that is what it is, that's I like the way you came. Also, and Joe Schmo. Thank you. Welcome to the channel, Joe Schmo, and welcome to Puerto Rico. How do you like it? I'm guessing you like it because you stayed 23 years so far, so you must like it. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. I'm not familiar with that area. My father is originally from Sal Si Puede, Campo Alegre, donde está la vía. You know la vía en la Guadilla, donde está el pueblo, donde está la vía. When you walk through the pueblo into where the houses are, there's a small little hill. I mean, well, no, it's not a small hill. It's a small little neighborhood, and it's called Sal Si Puede. For those of you who don't know, Sal Si Puede means come out if you can. Oh yeah. Oh my God. I'm so glad you said that, Joshua. Listen, listen. Let me tell you a story. When I first got here, I got an appointment to go to a dentist. Okay. My appointment wasn't till leave. If I'm not mistaken, the appointment wasn't till like 10. Tell me why my father tells me we gotta get up at 5 in the morning. At 5 in the goddamn morning to go and stand outside the doctor's office because it's first come, first serve. So I'm like, what the hell is the point of making me an appointment? Yes, Aguadilla House, another Aguadillano. Welcome. Hey guys, I'm gonna ask everybody, can you please like and subscribe? Subscribe, subscribe. And if you haven't liked the video, please drop a like on there for me. It's much appreciated. So yeah, I went to this doctor's office at 5:30 in the morning. We got there, and bro, can you believe? I shit you not. There was like 10 people outside the doctor's office already. It's like people don't have nothing better to do but stand outside of other people's buildings. I am Cardona, 3456. Ian Cardona. Welcome. Welcome, Ian. Aguadilla as well, and Moca, La Maria Tre de Moca. And Joe Schmo is from Aguadilla. He's been here for 23 years, and we're talking about how bad it is to make doctor's appointments here. So yeah, I got there at 5:30, man, and I shit you not, we did not come out of there till 11:30 in the afternoon, and I was pissed. I was vivid. If you would have cut me, I would not have bled. That's how pissed off I was. Yo estaba que si me cortaba no botaba sangre, bro. No, eso no se hace. Tú me das un appointment para las 10 de la mañana y yo tengo que aparecerme a las 5 at 5:30. I gotta wake up to be there at 5:30, and I still gotta stand on the line. And if anybody was in front of me, I still gotta wait. Like, what's the point of making the appointment? That's like you going to a rent-a-car center after you reserved your car and they don't got a car for you. Like, that's what the whole reservation is about. And they want to argue that they know what a reservation is, when clearly they don't. Because if you made a reservation and when you get there, they don't have a car for you, then you obviously don't know the meaning of making a reservation. So that's just why. So over here, that's the same thing. And I don't know if you noticed, Joe Schmo, that nobody answers their phone. Notice that yet? Anybody? If you want to get an appointment here in Puerto Rico, you have to physically go to the office if you don't want to sit the whole day calling until somebody decides to answer a goddamn phone. And forget about leaving messages, because it's like the messages here in Puerto Rico are like signal lights. Nobody uses them. Nobody checks it. Nobody looks for it. Everybody out here just drives willy nilly. No signal lights. And for some reason, everyone loves riding in the middle fucking road. It's 2 lanes, and you're driving a little bullshit four-door car, and you're in the middle of the road, hogging up both lanes. That's Puerto Rico driving. Yep, you got that one, Joe Shimon. You got that right, brother. Yo, the hospitals will let you die out here. I tell my mom and my dad all the time. She tells me that she's got this, and ay, que tengo esto, tengo aquello. I'll be like, if that's what you got, then you need to take your ass to the States. Because I swear, if something serious comes up with my health, I'm getting the fuck out of Puerto Rico. Because you know what? No, no, no. I'm sorry. Listen, perfect example. A month after I got here, when my insurance got approved, I went to my doctor. Now, let me make something clear. I was a chef for 15 years, so I abused my feet. There was weeks that I worked up to 80 hours in a week. Being a head chef and running your own kitchen and having to come up with specials and menus and all kinds of shit, it takes its toll on you. Okay? Father's Days, birthdays, everything was done right behind the counter and in my kitchen because I had to work. When you have children and a mortgage and a house and car payments, that's what you gotta do. Anyways, I developed this thing on the palm of my foot. It's like a sore almost. And it's like a piece of bone that grows over your bone. And when you walk, it feels like you're stepping on a rock that's embedded in your skin. And every time you step, it pushes upwards and in to your foot. And it is the most excruciating, shitty pain you will ever experience in your life. And the only thing that works is to get an operation, or you can just keep bringing it down so that it doesn't build up to the point where it hurts so bad when you walk on it. So I used to constantly have to shave it or use the rocks, the electric rocks that and takes off all the extra dead skin or whatever. And that's what I dealt with and how I dealt with it for many years. I was told that I could get an operation to have it removed and the insurance would cover it and all, but it would require me to be off my feet for almost a month. And if you live in the real world and not in Disney, you already know that if you are out of work for 30 days, that means you don't pay your bills. And when you're living literally check by check, that's how it works. You have to get every check. So, of course, I had to put it off. A bone spur, yes. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what it was. And now I went to a doctor who had came out in all kinds of covers of Health magazine, New Jersey Health. One of the top doctors in there, her name was Molly. And she was my doctor for almost 12 years. She kept telling me, you need to get it done, you need to get it done. I come out here and have this jackass of a doctor look at my foot. And I told him, listen, I was told that I had to get this operated. And now that I'm here, I want to see if I can get it done. He's like, oh, you don't have to operate that. There's no operating that. You just got to go to a foot specialist. And what they'll do is they'll trim it down for you. That's just dead skin. And I'm like, no, no, the fuck it's not. No, you shut the fuck up. No. Like, where's the exit? I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm Puerto Rican. I love being Puerto Rican. I'm proud to be Puerto Rican. But I'd be damned if I take the advice of a fucking doctor somewhere in the campo on the fucking side of fucking Puerto Rico somewhere. Because these motherfuckers do not know what the fuck they be talking about. Like, you gonna look at me in my face and tell me there's no operation? I already looked into it. I already knew exactly how long it took to recover, the whole procedure, how they gotta split your foot open. That was the red flag number one. That was the red warning immediately. It was big red warning letters right over dude's head. Like, nope, get out of here. Red flag number two. First time I took my wife to the dentist. My wife asked him for what the hell they call that? It's it's like aspirin, but it's a different name. But they're 800, so you can only get it through prescription. My wife gets really bad pains, cramps. So they usually get ibuprofen. There we go. Ibuprofen 800s. So the doctor usually sends them to her. A bottle will last her like 2, 3 months. She doesn't abuse it. She uses it only when she really needs it. And you know what this doctor did? She asked him for ibuprofen 800, and my man sent her out with a prescription of 60 oxycodone. 60 oxys. Like, are you serious? And then insisted, and so hard he insisted to make sure that she went to the pharmacy around the corner from his office. Red flag number two. As a doctor, it should not concern you where the hell someone fills your scripts unless you have some kind of agreement with said pharmacy to fill your scripts. Red flag number three. We go in the pharmacy, and as soon as he grabs the script, he sees the doctor's name, and he's like, oh yeah, we forgot to call him and tell him we are all out of oxycodone. Rewind that. How are you out of oxycodones? Are you serious? First of all, that was a mega multi-billion-dollar lawsuit against Big Pharma for handing out oxycodones like they were fucking Tic Tacs and getting thousands, millions addicted to their pills and lied and said that they were not addictive. But here, they pumping them shits out like they freaking aspirins to people without even asking for them. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, you got that right. Oh, Joe Smo hit that shit on the head. You hit that nail right on the head. Oh, hell no. You need to think about that. That's just common sense. I get up and walk right the fuck out. You from where? If you got a doctor that was a doctor in the States, and that motherfucker tells you he came here to practice, that motherfucker most likely got a big ass lawsuit against him. Or, or even worse, he had so many problems that he had to leave and bring his practice out here, where everyone looks the other way as long as you give them their fair share, which is why we're having all the problems that we're having on this island to begin with. All these beaches and rivers and lakes that they keep closing the entrances to. Like, I don't get where they come off with this shit. How did it ever, how was it ever allowed? I watch the news and I see the shit that's happening here, and it's like, oh my God, this is not the Puerto Rico I remember. I grew up in a Puerto Rico with macheteros and independentistas made sure that shit was run the way it was supposed to. And Puerto Rico was held at a certain standard no matter what. And they were willing to sacrifice their freedom, lives, whatever it took for us to maintain those liberties and those freedoms. But now, we're being sold out by our own people. That's the bugged out shit. Everybody wants to, oh, el gringo. Fuck the gringo. It's our own Puerto Rican people, 100% pura cepa puertorriqueños de aquí de la isla, from here, from this island, that are selling us out. They're robbing the island blind. They're bleeding it dry, destroying its natural habitats. Right now, la cueva de las golondrinas in Aguadilla is in danger. Why? Why? Because some rich motherfucker gave one of these idiots an envelope full of money, and everybody just looks the other way. Well, Eliezer Molina is on it. And not only Eliezer Molina, but there's a lot of other factions that are on it. There was a doctor on there. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right. There was a lot of doctors here in Puerto Rico. Now, there's barely none. Now, if you want to see a specialist, the first time I had to see a specialist, I had to wait. It was it was September. It was September. And I called to see a specialist. Their nearest appointment for me was in May of the next year. That's when I first got here. Like, first of all, how the fuck do you remember an appointment that's far away? Because you know I forgot that shit, right? You know I missed that goddamn appointment. No one called me. No one reminded me. There was no reminder call. And yep, you're damn sure I missed that appointment. Everybody here, welcome. We're talking about Puerto Rico. Anyone welcome to join and bring up a topic if you want. We're still trying to get those 100 subscribers. And Joe Schmo You're from here. You here. I got you. As long as you subscribed, make sure you drop a comment on one of the videos. Just send the Puerto Rican flag, or just write Aguadilla, or whatever you want to write. Just let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're there. Because when we get to 100, I'm going to be going through each video and finding all the comments. And other people who are from here are entered automatically because they let me know that they're from here. And then those of you who are not here, if you know somebody here, you can still enter. Because if your name gets drawn, you just got to tell me who that person is you want to give it to, where they're located. We'll make communication. And I'm going to be documenting all of it. It's going to be legit. So I want to make that clear. It's going to be all legit. The day that we hit 100, I will be making a video, putting all those names together. And I'm going to make another video when I go and turn the plants over to whoever ends up winning. No, it wasn't true. Don't, to remind you, 20 people standing outside the door. Oh yeah, you damn Skippy. It's wild. It's wild because they have so many people just standing outside. And then now most of the specialists are dumb far. You gotta go por carajo, por San Juan. My aunt has to see an eye specialist. She has a problem with her eye. And sure enough, she has to go to San Juan. That sucks. No, that sucks bad. I got you, Joshimo. You know you entered. I know you already. I got you in there. I'll make sure that you get in there. And like I said, I'll be going through all of it. Check out some of my other videos, Joe Schmo. I think you'll like some of them. I got a lot of videos where I'm doing things. Just the other day, I was actually making hojas de pasteles, maltiguando hojas de pasteles. It's when you take the banana leaves and you burn them. You don't burn them. You kind of sort of cook them. And that's what they wrap the pasteles. You have a marijuana license? I do, but now I can't get. No, you cannot. That's the trade-off here in Puerto Rico. You can either have a marijuana license or a gun license. You can't have both. So that sucks. No, I do not. I do not have a license. I don't think I ever will have it because of the fact that I don't like the idea of putting my name on a list that the government has access to at any time, in any given time and moment. And whenever the hell they feel like it, they could do whatever the hell they want because it's only legal on a state level, not on a federal level. So the feds still get to raid a lot of these dispensaries. And I know this firsthand because I have a lot of friends who invested and are doing their thing with dispensaries. I have a few that moved to Colorado to do it. I got a few in different parts of Pennsylvania. And it sucks, man. They come in, bro, and they bust up the whole place. They confiscate everything because everything is drug paraphernalia or drugs. So they take all the weed, all the dabs, everything you got, all your pipes, all your papers, anything that has to do with that. And on top of that, they take the money too. And they confiscate the money because the money was made with an illegal substance. So that sucks. Let me ask you a question. When you have that license, though, are you obligated or like assigned to certain places, or can you go to any dispensary that you want on the island? Because everywhere I go, I see a different damn dispensary. I think there's more dispensaries than fucking doctor's offices here on the island right now. And I'm not even exaggerating. There's two things on this island that there's too much of. Well, three things that there's way too much of. For an island that doesn't have enough doctors, there's an absurd amount of pharmacies. For an island that suffers a lot from diabetes, there's a bakery on every fucking corner, practically. You can't walk a half a mile or a mile without bumping into or reaching a bakery. And three, dispensaries. They're everywhere. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I never had one. Like I said, I never wanted to go on any list that the government has access to. I have another friend here though. His name is Jairo, and he goes to he goes to different ones. I believe. I believe he goes to different ones, and he's like me when I used to go to dispensaries. I was like a little kid in a candy store. I would be like, ooh, ooh, look at it, ooh. And I just, when I went to Vegas, I hit the dispensaries. And I literally had the one dispensary that was closest to the hotel. So I made it my objective to grab their pre-roll list that showed every pre-roll that they have. And I literally checked off every single one of the motherfuckers. And I did not stop till I tried every different kind of pre-roll that they had, and boy was that fun. When it first came out, the Lord said to your house, but now the Lord changed, and you can use any dispensary you want. Oh, that's awesome then. There is 160 goddamn dispensaries. Wow. That's just wild. You know what? You know what's even more incredible? That every state that made marijuana legal has literally come out of debt, and basically they're fixing up their streets, their schools have new everything, new gym, new basketballs, new weights, new exercise machine, new computers, and Puerto Rico is all fucked up. What did I tell you? Our government is so fucking corrupt. These motherfuckers are getting dirty rich, and they're letting people go through crazy shit. Right now, the streets all over Puerto Rico are shot to shit. There's potholes and shit going on these streets that you be like, what the fuck? There's all kinds of cones on the sides of roads because you can't drive there because the whole damn road might collapse and you might slide down into someone's fucking goddamn living room at the bottom of the hill. It's wild. It's wild, man. I could go on for hours, bro. The shit that they're doing here is incredible. California was in the red. For anybody who doesn't know what that means, when a state or province, whatever the hell you would call it, is in the red, that means that they are in debt. They owe money. California was in the red for I don't know how many years. Or I think it was actually decades that they were in the red. And do you know that I think it was the first 2 years, by the second year of legalizing marijuana, California was no longer in the red. They had paid off the entire debt. By the third and fourth year, California had renovated all their schools, all their libraries. And by the fifth year, California had the best highways, the best streets in all the United States because they used all the money they were making from the taxes of the dispensaries to literally fix and redo everything. And still stayed out the red. Why? Because the government didn't steal all the money. Ah, man. My tires, I feel you. I'm about to have to buy tires soon myself because these roads are so messed up that your tires just get ripped apart. They just literally waste, like nothing, like nothing. Tires just go like nothing here because the roads are so beat up. How's everybody doing? Anybody else who's there? I don't know how this works honestly, because sometimes it shows that nobody's there, but they're still in the chat. It's weird. But anybody who's in here, thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash that like button. We're trying to get to that 100. I want to give out 2 trees, and not only that, but like I was saying earlier, I want to start doing stuff where we start picking schools to plant trees. You know what I mean? I want to plant fruit trees in the schools, around the schools, in the school property, so that kids can actually watch, tend to these trees. We can make it an after school program where the kids get to stay after school to nurse these seeds, nurse those trees, watch them grow, cultivate the fruit, things like that. These are fruit that they could serve in the lunches, in the lunchrooms, cutting costs of the food for the lunchrooms in the schools. It's a ripple effect. You know what I mean? It has so many different ripples that it can cause where it will affect in a positive and in a good way in so many different areas and so many aspects that I don't see how it could go wrong. And that's what we're doing here. Okay, don't get me twisted. I know there's some people, oh, he's just trying to get rich. No, listen, I am 46 years old. If I didn't get rich before, I have no intentions of trying to do it now. I'm too old for that shit. I am trying to cause an effect that can fix and reverse the damage that has been done to the island. Okay? And if I could reach, I don't care, if I could reach 5 freaking people, and those 5 people each reach 5 people, you tell me how that'll work out in another 10 years. That's how it works. That's how cycles are broken. We have to start teaching these kids something better. We can't let our kids just sit in front of a phone and turn their brains into mush. We can't have our little kids have idols that are standing on stages talking about violence, killing people, and basically advertising violence and death and drugs. And we got to do something. Okay, it's in our power, and we can all do it. We can all have our little part in it. Oh yeah. Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you getting those Ashford cigarettes? They're called Ashfords. Yeah, that I think they're like $4 a pack right now. Most places you got some people selling them for 5, but it's like $4 a pack because that's what I'm smoking right now, bro. You better believe it. You crazy? You think I'm gonna pay $12 for a pack of Newports? You're crazy. Newport, y'all bugging. I don't even want no sponsorship from y'all. Nah, you're crazy. You're robbing people. Y'all right? You robbing people and killing people. That's just fucked up. Like yo, you gotta respect Newport's gangster, bro. Cause not only are they robbing people, but they killing them too with the cancer, and they making you pay for that cancer. No, I'm sorry. Nope, not happening. Hey guys, if you're in here, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. We're over here talking about Puerto Rico. Me and my man Joe Schmo over here. He's over in Aguadilla. I'm over here in Mocha. We had someone else from Aguadilla, but they bounced out. Joe Schmo's been hanging out. He's my dude. Back cool peoples. I'll make sure I'll add your. I don't know if you have a. I don't know if you have a channel, but I'll make sure that I add you. I'll find you on the messages, and I will make sure. Actually, I just pinned your message, so I'll have your message, and I'll be able to find you, so I can add your channel. If you do have a YouTube channel, and I'll give you a follow, man. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate the interaction and the whole thing. Honestly, yeah, no, it's not bad. That's about right. 35 a carton. That's the ones. Can't beat it, man. Can't beat it. And what the hell does it matter? As long as it's menthol, it's a cancer stick. No matter what the hell name is on the box, to me, man, it's all cancer. It's all killing us, regardless of what. Yeah, the guy that I go to, his name is Pingui, and he lives in Epinan. Cool dude, and he sells beer, liquor. Oh man, this guy's house is like a supermarket. You buy your cigarettes, you buy your beers. He sells cases of beers. He sells entire full handles, half handles of liquor, Bacardi, Don Cool, you name it. My man is like 7-Eleven. My man Pingui is the 7-Eleven of Epinan. Straight up. Straight up. If you need something, if you don't feel like going to the supermarket or liquor store, you go hit him up. You get your cigarettes, you get your beers, your liquor, and God knows what else my man got over there, bro. Everybody hustling up here, man. You gotta love it, though. Oh, hell yeah, San Carlos. I'm in Moca, bro. I'm in the campo of Moca, though. I'm nowhere near the pueblo. I'm in the campo. Like, my house is the last house on the road. You drive till you can't drive no more, and you reach my house. The way it works is you go straight through past San Carlos and keep going into Moca. Like if you're gonna veer off into Aguada, but you keep going. And there's a split where there's a big hill you go up or you go straight. If you take that straight, that throws you to Cerro Gordo and that leads you over there by Don Frappe and all that shit. Instead of going straight, you make that left and you go up that big ass fucking hill. When you reach the top, you're gonna make another small left. Instead of going straight down, you're gonna go to the left and you go down. You take that road all the way till you reach a gate that says private property and there's no more road. That's me right there in the boondocks. No joke. When we first came here, our neighbor, as a joke, came to my father. And I overheard it. I was pissed, honestly. I was a little kid. I was like, damn, where the hell did you bring us, bro? This old man, serious as hell, comes out and says, well, you picked the perfect place to live. Because if and when you die here, you always go to heaven. And I just stayed quiet. I was a little kid. We were raised that when adults are talking, you don't speak or you say, excuse me. And my dad's like, why do you say that? We don't know this man. We just met him. He came to introduce himself because he was the neighbor up the hill. Because when we first got here and we first bought here, this was the only house down here. There was no other houses, but another one at the top of the hill and one in the middle. And that was Bocho and Doña Fela. Don Bocho and Doña Fela. Now that man comes out and says the reason why you go straight to straight to heaven, if you die is because you're so deep down here that not even the devil himself comes down here to get you. So if you die, you're going straight to heaven. At the moment, they found that shit funny. I did not, because I was really upset. I did not want to come to Puerto Rico. I didn't even know proper Spanish. It was going to be hella hard for me. And it was at first, but I adapted. And I ended up liking it. You got to get to know people once you get the right connection. Oh, hell yeah. I know all kinds of people out here. I'm back out here now, but even while I was in the States, I still had connections with people here. And I got a lot of friends up here that pretty much, like you said, if you know the right people, there's nothing you can't get your hands on out here, pretty much. And Puerto Rico is definitely a fun place to live. You know what I mean? There's so much different shit to do, so many different places you can go that don't cost you no money. Beautiful, beautiful places that you can go. You just gotta have gas, and you're gonna have to have money for your food, of course, your drinks, and to pay your tolls if you use the highway or whatever. But all in all, it's not like living in the States. You want to do anything fun, it costs you. Anytime you want to go out and have a good time out there, when you live in Jersey, New York, places like that, you got to be ready to drop $100, $200 every time. That's legit. Not even an exaggeration. The last time me and my wifey went to a movie in Jersey, it was just me and her. We brought our own candy in with the tickets, because she had, women always got the big bags, so you always buy candies. And the only thing we got was two sodas, two large sodas, a popcorn, and some nachos. And I spent $130 that day. Oh, and we took a picture in one of those photo booth things. That's it. That was $130 total. That's not even including the gas that I had to put in my car to get there to go to the movies. So that just goes to show you. Out here, the first time I went to the movies, I was like, "What? A ticket for less than $10? That's unheard of." That's the cheapest I've ever paid to see a movie in my life was here in Puerto Rico. Every other in the States is like $20 for an adult. It's wild. But all in all, it's not a bad place to be. There's a lot of things that need work, definitely. Can it be improved? Of course. Changes have to come. And right now, my best thing is I think Eliezer Molina should be the next governor of Puerto Rico. That's just my opinion. I'm actually going to be doing a poll on that on my Truth of the Day page and on my Facebook page. I want to see how everybody feels about that, and I can't wait to see what's the feedback on that one. Nice. Word, I feel you. That's why I came back. That's why I came back, man. Are you originally Puerto Rican, Joe Schmo? Forgive me for asking, but are you actually Puerto Rican or you American that just moved out here because you liked it and you stayed out here? Or are you actually Puerto Rican, your parents Puerto Rican and you came back? Those are not gunshots. That's fireworks right now, just in case. The other night there were gunshots. Those are not gunshots. Somebody had way too much money in their pocket and decided to throw it away on fireworks. Oh, and regardless of what, I don't bash my country. You know what I mean? It has its issues, but you know what? The people here, the ones that are not doing all the dumb shit, make it worth it. Because out here, it's a different kind of people, man. Put it like this: I was working for a welder. His name is Badillo. Really good dude. And he had an old truck, and The damn thing didn't mark the gas right. So it ran out of gas going up a hill. And I shit you not, brother, I was not sitting there for not even 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes was I sitting there with that car with the blinkers on without at least, and I'm not exaggerating, at least 15 people stopping and asking if I needed help and what was wrong with the truck and could they help me. If I needed to go get gas, what? And I basically kept telling, no, it's okay. I already called my boss. He's on his way already. It ran out of gas. He's got the gas tank in his truck. He's going to stop and get it and bring it. One guy went as far as asking me if we wanted to push it. He jumps out the car. Oh, ¿quiere? Lo podemos empujar. And I'm like, dude, this is an old ass Nissan truck. The ones with the small bed in the back. On top of that, this little truck had uh, a welding plant. Not no little welding plant, a big ass welding plant in the back that added like another 1,000 to 2,000 pounds almost to the damn truck. So like, no, we're not pushing this up the hill, bro. We'll die if we try pushing this up the hill. But my man literally got out the car and offered to help me push that damn truck. Sicilian. Oh, nice, nice. Well, listen, man. God bless, and welcome to the island. I'm glad you decided to come up here. And it's awesome, bro. It's awesome. I have no issues with nobody coming here. I'm not one of those Puerto Rican. Oh, Americans. I don't give a shit who you are, where you are from. As long as you're not here destroying my island or trying to take advantage of it or to take from it, then to me, anybody and everybody is welcome. Because that's what makes Puerto Ricans, our diversity. We have every shade of skin you could think of is Puerto Rican. So yeah, you're gonna encounter, of course, there's always like in every race has racists. White people have racists, Puerto Rican. There's even racist Puerto Ricans, believe it or not. So yeah, I don't mock nobody, man. I'm a neutral dude. I like to make friends. I like to make connections. I believe that everybody could get along if they just respect each other, treat each other with respect. That's all it really takes. It's a common respect. And here in Puerto Rico, there's a lot of that. You know, it's one of the places where you sit down and eat in a public place, and you literally have to stop 20 times to say thank you to people as they're walking in and telling you to enjoy your meal. Nowhere in the States do people walk through a restaurant and tell you to enjoy your meal and say buen provecho. And that's something that's just Puerto Rican. It's Puerto Rico. That's what Puerto Rico does. And I love it. I just love that kind of shit. It's little things like that that make everything worth it in Puerto Rico. The people, straight up, the people. The people and the island itself. The beauty that it holds, the sounds that it makes, the music that it makes. Like right now. Some people call that noise. To me, it's music. I can sit here, close my eyes, and I'll fall asleep in like 2 minutes. Because this is just, I love it. A lot of people say that it's annoying and whatever. My response to that is if you don't like the sound, then go back where you came from. Or go somewhere else and find a sound you do like. Because it's not going nowhere. Then again, gotta be careful. Let's not say that, knock on wood. Because there's a couple species of coquis that are actually in endangered species lists. I'm from New York, Florida, North Carolina, Arizona, and then Puerto Rico. Nice. That's bugged out because I was born in New York. I lived in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, to be exact. And then I lived in Kissimmee, Florida. From Kissimmee, Florida, I went to New Jersey. And then from New Jersey to here. But I missed one. From New York, I went to Puerto Rico, came back to New York. Then that process starts to Charlotte, Florida, Jersey, Puerto Rico, back. That's now. And now I'm a grandpa. I'm 46. I'm a grandfather, a proud grandfather of three beautiful grandchildren, two boys and one girl. And my kids are all in New York. And my son gave me a beautiful grandson. His name is Sage. And then recently, she just turned one. He gave me a beautiful granddaughter named Solana. And my oldest daughter, she had given me a beautiful grandson. His name is Grayson. And my oldest is Ashley, my oldest girl. And my oldest son and only son is Alexander. And my baby girl, who's going to be turning 12 soon, Haley. And that's it. It's been one hell of a ride. One hell of a ride. And that's not counting, like, I went to several different places. Like, I traveled most of Latin America while I was in between my 20s and 30s. So that was cool. I traveled around. I got to see a lot of cultures, meet different people. It was really cool. I was just bouncing around. I was like on a Latin America tour. It was freaking awesome. Just to see the different diversities and the different cultures. That was really interesting. It was an amazing time. I really enjoyed that. But also, Joe Schmo, if you want, you can also find me on Facebook. You should find my Truth of the Day page. We should definitely link up. You can also find me on Facebook, Hermanito Machete, just the way it's written with the H. Um, you'll see me with my wifey on there. We definitely should link up, man. You're right there in Aguadilla, man. You know what I do? I actually sell trees on 115th, La 115, that you take, like you're going to Pinal, like if you're going to Coloso, where the dude that used to sell the fruit there, he left already. And some other lady with another old dude took it over, bought it, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm right there selling every day from 7:30 in the morning to 11:30, 11:40ish. I start packing it up, and I go pick up my wife because she's working in Pinal, taking care of my cousin at my aunt's house, who is bedridden and in a wheelchair, so she helps my aunt out for 4 hours a day over there. And yeah, man, we definitely, yo, it's a small world, bro. Like, we've been in mad places. We probably walked by each other a few times. Or was neighbors or close neighbors or shopping in the same places. Who knows? It's bugged out, man. That's crazy because you literally been to almost all the places that I've been to. It's a small world, man. My name is Will, bro. Nice meeting you. And definitely look me up on there. Let's try to get a link up. You can hit me up on Facebook, or you can find my Truth of the Day page, and you can link up there. Or you can send a message. I don't know. I don't know how messages work on here though, so I wouldn't want to put any like info on through here. So I wouldn't do that. But yeah, you can find me on Facebook though, bro. Hermanito Machete, and my other page also is the Truth of the Day. And you'll see, I was a ghostwriter for a long time, but I don't do ghostwriting no more. Now, whatever I write, I put my name on, and I'm putting it out there. I'm currently working on a book, and trying to get some stuff done, man. I'm 46 years old. I gotta get something done. Wanna leave something behind. Try to do whatever we can to correct our mistakes in life. And I could have went a whole different way. Things could have been a lot different. But to be honest, I wouldn't change nothing about my life, none of my mistakes, because God forbid, the ripple effect when you change things, all kinds of shit goes wrong. And my most worry would be that I wouldn't have my children or my grandbabies. That would be devastating. That would be my number one reason for not changing not one single thing of my past. Because I would hate to not have experienced having my grandchildren and having all my children. Because despite whatever happened or how hard it was by far the most beautiful thing that ever happened in my life. I know, man. I'm working on that. Believe it or not. You know what it is? I can't do it in front of my mom's. See, because my mom's house, I'm in front of my brother's house. This is how it works. This is my brother's house right here. You see over there those lights? Can't really see, but if you see the videos that I post, you'll see that my house is over there, and this is my brother's house, and I'm over here. The reason for that is one, I smoke, and yeah, I know. Everybody knows. Yeah, yeah. Cigarettes kill. Blah blah blah. We all know this. We do it anyways. And my mom has uh, breathing issues and asthma, allergies. If you let her, excuse me, if you let her tell it, she should be in a damn plastic bubble with oxygen 24/7 because she got everything. Anything you say she got, oh, yo también tengo eso. It's a trip. It's a fucking trip. But it's what it is. Um, so yeah, I'll be over here. But I'm working on actually getting a little light. There's actually a freaking plug here that I could plug into. I'm thinking about getting one of the ring lights. So when I go live out here, I could interact with people and they can actually see me. But yeah, thanks for that advice. You're right about that. 'Cause I noticed my videos that I do during the day that you can see me and everything, they do get a lot more views. The issue too is I also like doing the whole sounds of Puerto Rico thing. That's what I try to do. There's times that I actually just put the camera down and tell people, here you go. I know a lot of people miss the sound. Enjoy, and I'll do like a short reel, like 10, 15 minutes. I know people that use that shit to go to sleep. I don't know where the high school is on past the hospital my brother lives. Oh, yeah, that isn't far from me actually. If you pass that hospital in the opposite direction, not like you're going towards the pueblo, but going towards the campo, going towards Aguada, La 111 is the same street that takes you straight to where that hill is at that I was saying, where it splits off. If you stay on La 111, it'll take you all the way out to Don Frappe over there, headed towards like you're going in the direction to Añasco. That's exactly where I'm at, bro. Instead of going straight, you go up that hill where it splits. Well, it doesn't split. You can see a damn street going up a freaking hill. You be like, what the fuck? But yeah, I know exactly where the high school is. Yeah, that's the school I actually went to. Well, it wasn't that exact school because they rebuilt it and everything. I don't even think that was the exact location. I know I went to high school in Mocha. I don't know if I don't remember honestly if it was right there, to be honest with you. I don't think that it was there. It was actually more in the pueblo because we used to go hang out in this little pizza joint and we used to get caught cut in class playing Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Yeah, if you keep going straight, it'll reach that light on La Numero Dos, on number two, where Don Frappe is. And if you make the left at that light where it ends, you end up passing Don Frappe and going to Mayagüez. And if you make a right, you end up going back towards Aguada and Aguadilla, and you come out by Coloso, the light, La Luce de Aguada y Coloso. You'll be right by Coloso, before the entrance of Coloso, which is where I always cut through because I go to Espinal. That's where my aunt lives. She lives right off the beach over there, off the beach in Espinal, by by the baseball field that they have in there. She lives right on that street in Espinal, and that's where I take my wifey every day. I take her. I drop her off like at 7:15, sometimes 7:20, and by 7:30, I'm already over there stationed up on 115, selling my plants and whatever fruit or vegetables I may have from the property. I have 23 different fruit trees that I've grown here with seeds, no pesticides, no nothing. Um, I also have on the property we have 40 something. It's on my Facebook page. I have an album that shows every kind of fruit that we have growing on this property. We have about 6 different kind of bananas: Niños, Manzanos, Rojo, Rompeculo, Montecristo, Enano, Manzano, you name it. There's all kinds of freaking bananas. I didn't even know there were so many bananas till I moved to Puerto Rico when I was a kid. And I still actually discovered more now that I came back that we never had on this property that my dad brought now the last 10 years that he was here. No, no, Isabella's the other way. Isabella's the other way. This is considered La Maria Tres de Moca. The address here is La Maria Tres de Moca, Barrio Sergio Morales. Subiendo la 111, going up 111. Barrio Cerro Morales. We're we're right across the street from La Cuevita. And that's the most known area on this side. Most people that are anywhere on this side know, you tell them La Cuevita, they know exactly what you're talking about. And when you try to put my address in a GPS, it will take you down to the Cuevita. If you take the Cuevita all the way down to the end, and you look across between the trees, you'll see my lights of my house, and you know that you went down the wrong hill. Straight up. No, 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 no. My mom doesn't live in. They live right here. That's their house. I'm actually staying with them. I'm gonna be leaving soon, hopefully. Not that I want to, but we gotta get our own place. You need your privacy. You know what I mean? And they need their privacy. But we came up here to get our own stuff, and that's what we're working on. I started a little landscaping business. I cut grass. I basically help people build up their yards and design their landscaping, pick flowers out and stuff, plant them, fruit trees. I really try to push a lot of medicinal trees and plants and bushes. I try to push a lot of fruit trees. Everybody wants a damn flamboyant. It's like, okay, I get it. You're in Puerto Rico. You don't need to put a fucking flamboyant in your backyard, okay? And don't do that. That's dumb. Because you cannot put a fucking house within 1,000 something feet of a fucking flamboyant. People, stop doing this shit. Oh my God, I hate going to people's houses who have flamboyantes in the front of their damn property because it's the most bumpiest, shittiest ride of your life because you are running over and walking on roots everywhere. Those shits come out of the ground. They riddle the ground, and if your house is anywhere within 1,000 something feet, they will destroy the foundation to your house, and you will have issues. So everybody out there who's listening and watching this, I know flamboyant is this beautiful, gorgeous, mwah, but no, not in front of your property, not next to your property, not behind your property. It is not a friendly tree. That shit, when it goes to die, it will start falling apart like a twig, brittle like spaghetti before you cook it. Okay? Like, I can't tell you how many times I was sitting over there, and that's why I don't go live over there because I be worried that any given moment a damn big ass branch is gonna come falling down and kill me. Because I'll be chilling out here, and all of a sudden I'll hear loud ass noise, and when I go look, it's a branch that fell off the damn flamboyant because it has termites, those big ass black freaking mounds that they make on the trees. It has it on the flamboyant. So they're literally eating the tree from the inside out. And any given moment, any given day, shit falls. And if you're down there, you're screwed. And I had set up a nice little thing over there, my little hangout spot. If you see the videos, you'll see it. And I can't be there because it's just dangerous. You lost all your trees. Listen, man, I can help you. I usually sell my trees. I'm not gonna bullshit you, and you can come by if you want and see what I got. I usually sell my trees for $10 each. Every tree that I give, it has its backup in the sense that I back up all my trees. I don't sell sickly shit. I don't sell things that die. As long as you take care of it, it's gonna